Hi everyone. I wanted to go over these Bugout bags, plural, because a lot of people, for some reason, forget this. Maybe it's because I live in Oklahoma. We have pretty extreme summers and pretty extreme winters, but no one has a bag for cold weather gear. So I have two i.l.b.e packs here. This is the i.l.b.e Assault pack, and I have the i.l.b.e Ruck. And this pack will actually go on top of this, and these straps attach to it, and there's two back here that attach to the pack, so it'll actually go on top of this pack if needed. I don't foresee me doing that, but it's a possibility. It's just something that it's capable of doing. But the main deal here, the main takeaway is this is for cold weather, and this is for, like, we'll say 3 season, essentially. I forgot to grab it. I do have a soft shell, like, green jacket that kind of matches this hat that usually sits next to this, and there's a one long sleeve shirt in here as well, and there's pants, of course, but generally speaking, but for real cold weather, this is the go-to. And I do have, it's got a water bladder in it right now on the i.l.b.e Ruck. I have a cold weather canteen coming with a canteen cup and a canvas cover that I'm going to put in this bag since it's for cold weather. So it should have that. Okay, so let's go over what's in these rucks. I might break this up into 2 videos, I'm not sure yet, but it might take a little while to get through this. So we have a couple of mags for an AR on this. These cool little pouch that you put on the front. I have one on the front of that one, which is nice. The Ruck doesn't have that big of that small, like a bunch of little compartments or anything like that, so there's nowhere to put like little flashlights and things like that, so it's nice to add that there. So we have a headlamp, trauma shears, got a Israel bandage, got some CR123s, and we have a cable to recharge the headlamp. I also have an EDC pack that's with me like all the time, like any vehicle or anything like that. It's amazing. I take it everywhere. It's a Rush 12 2.0, and I have a video on that as well with all the contents. So we got some dude wipes, we got some gloves, we got some gauze, we have a match holder, has a compass as well, and a whistle. We have some water purification tablets, we have some alcohol, then we have some scissors and forceps. Oh, I don't have them yet. I need to grab a box of sutures and throw some in here because I can suture. For some reason, I don't have them in here right now. And then I have a tourniquet on the way for this bag as well, because it's lacking a tourniquet. Even though I own probably a dozen, but they're in all different other kits and vehicles and all kinds of things. So, but anyway, so we have the 511 hat, we have the Glock field knife, we have some gloves. We have the same gloves over here on the i.l.b.e Ruck. We have a 1-quart canteen. We have some i.l.b.e stove. Oh, we have a stove in here too, or the canteen cup in here, and we have some of the i.l.b.e little fuel tablet deals in here inside of the canteen cover, along with like a lighter. We have a stream light. This is the dual fuel one. It'll run on AA's or CR123s. There's a 4-pack of CR123s in there, so that's how I got that going. I have a hydration bladder on this one. Actually, I have the hydration, well, like the Ruck, I have the actual hydration bladder pouch. There's a green shirt in here I've shoved in there that, it might fit. Oh, I forgot to mention. So this bag is sitting a little under 25 pounds currently, and that bag is sitting at like 44 pounds currently, without water. So it's about double in weight, but also you'll die pretty quick in the cold, so it's kind of important that you have, like it has the, well, there's a tent in there. We'll get to that. So we got 3 pairs of socks. We have this long sleeve coyote shirt I was referring to earlier. We have a pair of 511 green tactical pants. We have like a neck gaiter. We have in here we're doing hammock camping. So we have a hammock. We have another t-shirt. We have a bandana. We have Nice. You can see it's a nice poncho, like a $40–50, decent poncho. There is a rain fly for the hammock, to do the hammock camping type deal. Anyway, there's a Sawyer mini water filter. Oh, it's all there. You got the syringe and everything. Got that for water filter. Straw. Pair of Milwaukee gloves in here, like work gloves. And at the very bottom we have a sleeping bag liner. Pouch at the top. Got some parachute cord and another pair of socks. Oh, we got the front pocket too. Front pocket, we got some TP. We have a 24-hour MRE or ration. We have coffee. We have the Coleman camp soap. I love these. These are amazing. I keep these in my EDC bag too. They're great. We have matches and coffee. Like I said, there's some food bars, things like that in here. Let's get that kind of out of the way. Let's move on to the Philby ruck. A hat here in coyote brown, like the rest of the bag. I guess this matches pretty close, but this doesn't. We have the sissy pad up here. Like I said, we have a tent in here. So on the sustainment pouch on the side, under here, I don't know if you can see that. Right here we have an actual IFAK, like legit IFAK. See, it's one of those tourniquets I was talking about earlier, huh? Decompression needle, gloves, Israel bandage, trauma shears, gauze. We have sutures in here with the forceps and scissors and more gauze and a couple of band-aids. Then we have a Sharpie. I like to keep those with, or marker, where I like to keep those with the tourniquets so you can write on them what time you applied one. So, I'm thinking in winter you'll like to have a fire, right? So we're gonna have heat, and then we have water, you can filter some water, boil some water. I'm thinking Mountain House meals would be the way to go for the cold weather pack, generally speaking. But if you don't have, the resources to do that or the time, you should have redundancy. So we have another 24-hour ration here. We've got Tabasco hot sauce in it too. See it right there. Another 24-hour ration. That's it for that bag or pouch or whatever. On the front of the Philby pack, we have a match holder. We have some CR123s. We have another one of those Streamlight dual fuel Streamlights. We have a compass. Has the Alice clips though, or Alice clip. I'm not too fond of that really, but some parachute cord, and then we have some water purification tablets as well. I imagine with this bag, I'm probably going to keep the hydration bladder on it, but the canteen will probably go inside the bag, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, on the front, up here, we have a lot of cool stuff. We have a Swiss, face covering, or, kind of a little, We have like a watch cap. We have a pack cover that is white camo, because winter, right? Then we also have the white camo for you. And we have another pack cover for the bag that's waterproof. That's coyote brown, not really. Because I have inside here I have another poncho for rain gear, but that's not going to cover this giant bag. It's like a 55-liter bag or whatever. It's not going to cover it, so we put the pack cover over it, and then the poncho on you. We have some matches in there too. Continue. So we got some boots. Next to this bag, there's a pair of green boots that I keep next to it. So you'd have those. There's some socks, and actually I think there's a pair of socks in each of the boots. No, just this one. All right, here is the poncho I was referring to earlier in Coyote Brown. Again, a little light for Coyote, but sure, whatever. Okay, another sustainment pouch, which I really like these things. I use them for a lot of stuff. So we have lots of, let's see, 3 pairs, plus the one in the boot, so 4 pairs of socks. We have a t-shirt. We have a base layer, thermals, you know. There's a top and pants. I believe that's the top. I believe this is the pants. Yep. So we have your base layer to put on. We have some TT. We have a canteen and a canteen cup. I'm gonna replace that. Oh yeah, I already told you. I'm gonna replace it with the cold weather one. Excuse me. So we have a pair of Coyote Brown pants with a belt. These are the real deal, actually. So are the boots. And the shirts, the t-shirts are actually too. Then we have a N65 jacket in Coyote Brown with the liner. So, pretty nice jacket. And that is it for that pocket. On the bottom, here. So we have another one of those long sleeve Coyote Brown shirts, just like in the other pack. We have another t-shirt. We have cold weather mittens in Coyote Brown. Trying to get everything to match roughly, I guess. We have a sleeping bag. Tempted to get the actual sleeping system. I have it for another ruck. Probably going to do that eventually. But the problem with that is I have this really cool tent here. The Light Fighter tent. This is like a $200 really cool military tent, and I don't know if it would fit in this other pass-through, or I'm not really sure where it would go if I did get to sleep, because the sleep system will fit in here, and I know that because I have another ruck that it fits in. I have another pair of socks in here, and it looks like that's everything. It will evolve a little bit. I'll add some more things to it, but let's call it, it's closer to, it'll probably get closer to 50 pounds after everything's said and done, especially if I add the full sleep system, 50-pound ruck, but 50 pounds not to freeze your butt off is nice. But people omit this. People don't, they go, this is my bug out bag. That's great. Some of them are very minimal. I don't have a lot of anything in them, and I don't know how you're going to sustain yourself like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. So, I do have multiple chest rigs. If you notice, there's only a couple mags on that one for like just keeping up with a firearm, keeping it fed. I do have a couple chest rigs, so that'd be the main mags and everything would be on those chest rigs. But I do have some bandoleros as well. It would be a handy thing to throw in one of these bags. So, all right, thanks for watching. I appreciate it.